Hey y'all, guess what? It's Rob, and I done had my nighttime medicine. And I'm not quite ready to go to sleep, so I said, let me just go ahead and put out this breaker, right quick while I'm in the mood. And do, what number is this? I think this might be 29. We got like one more after this, okay? And, if it do scratch on to like two more, then I'll just go ahead and upload it on Saturday, and that way by next week we completely done with this book. But anyway, if you have not already done so, please remember to like, share the Facebook, and subscribe, because it is so important to our success here on the YouTube. And if you are not already a part of our book club, please remember to hit the Patreon link below and or the join button here on the YouTube, and for a small monthly fee of $5, you babies, yes, you can be privy to all the shenanigans before the YouTube gets it, if the YouTube gets it. Now, let's talk about David Ritz and Etta James' Rage to Survive. I think this is part 29. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. So anyway, where we left off, okay, Artist had popped up at one of her events, okay? That would be her husband, Artist Mills, the one who took the rap for both of them when they both had drugs down there in Texas, right? And he popped up on her at one of her gigs, per se, not events, because them artist people, they be like gigs, right? I got a gig I gotta go to. So she said that she was shocked to see him. Of course she's shocked, right? But the fact of the matter is, Artist is out. Or at least he's out on the weekends, because now he is paroled and he's in like the halfway house that let him out on the weekends. And then, she remembering, wait a minute, I got a whole nigga at home, or I used to have a whole nigga at home. That would be Sam. That would be the dude that she was sleeping with while her husband, Mr. Artist, was locked up in jail, just taking the rap from both of them ninjas together, right? So Sammy, the one who also is her baby father and the, drug counselor that she found down there in Tarzana and she left with, right? But come to find out that her mammy had got rid of Sam. What she did was, because, Dorothy got the special ability to make niggas disappear, okay? When she said she was sick and tired of the dude, Sam, because he didn't know how to act, which was true, because he was belligerent and he wasn't helping, paying no bills, and he was on the juggy again, right? What Dorothy, her mammy, said was, what, I'm just going to put out a warrant for his arrest. I'm going to say anything. You get out of here, Etta, and when you come back, that nigga going to be gone. When he came in the house, he was like, where my family? They gone. Okay, well, what you doing here? Well, you don't worry about what I'm doing here. All you know is you got an arrest warrant. I told them that, I don't know, you kicked the cat up the ass. I don't know. But you got a warrant out there for your arrest, right? So the dude supposedly got missing, right? So anyway, she said that Artist walked up to her, in the club in Dallas at a gig and said, how you doing, baby? She said she swooned. He was the same beautiful piece of man candy that she remembered. She said they left that joint, went home, and made passionate love. I was like, ooh. I said, that girl, ain't no way, because that damn jail breath be something vicious. If you don't know what it is, my friend, you will never, ever forget it. It's like, ooh, my God, like they brushing their teeth with, I don't know, mop water, I don't know. But anyway, her and her husband made love. She said, she went back home, but she made sure that she would come back to Dallas to see her man. She made sure that happened because she wanted to maintain a relationship between her man, artist man, the man, her husband also too, being the man that she feels is the best man she ever been with ever. Oh, y'all, this part right here, this fucked me up, y'all. This part right here fucked me up, right? So here we are, we like in 1980, right? And her career is like done. Like not done, but you know what I'm saying? You know how they go through, celebrities just go through this phase where, okay, they don't have no current hits out, but they can still make money off of, touring in smaller clubs and things like that, but their fandom is fading too, instead of arenas, now they filling up clubs, right? So she had came across this dude in about 1980, right? She said his name was Lupe de Leon. Yeah, Lupe de Leon. This person had locked up her Uncle James, her Aunt Cosette's husband. Because remember, her name came from Uncle James and Aunt Cosetta. That's why her name is James Zetta. Okay? Or her birth name is James Zetta Hawkins, right? So the dude had locked up her Uncle James at 86 years old for having a shotgun and a ton of weed on him. I say, God damn, at 86, nigga, what is you doing? What? Uncle James, is you playing? Anyway, Lupe, right, said, listen, I locked your uncle up, but, it don't matter. I'm going to let him go anyway, but I would love to manage you. Would you let me manage you, right? She said the dude was cool with her, and plus she was down and out, and she in a period in her life where she's starting to pretend like she's her own management. Hey, you want to book Etta James down at the, I don't know, the Scrub and Dub, something like that. I don't know. But she said nonetheless the dude was a pretty good agent / manager for her. Okay, now this is the dig. Okay, the vig. His ass a whole probation officer, but he round here in the streets getting high with her. I said, I'm done. I am fucking done. I am done. Where she said that, they touring around to these little events, and she up in New York, she got to go see her man, the coke man, because remember, she not doing heroin no more. Him and her, because the elevator was broke in the building, was hiking up 14 stairs. The probation officer and the fucking junkie, or ex-junkie, now, coke fiend, is hiking up 14 steps to fucking get to the coke man. I said, what is this? The bullshit? Man, this lady had inventions I ain't never heard of in my life. You got the probation officer that locked up your Uncle James climbing 14 steps, not 14 steps, 14 flights of steps with you to go get some fucking powder. I'm done. Okay, so now her Lupe's relationship is over, okay? That maybe because he decided that he was a probation officer and you shouldn't be snorting coke while you're a probation officer. I don't know, or it could be the fact that Lupe was tired of always having to lend this whole money all the time. Etta James said, I don't blame him for being mad. Fuck it then. I mean, I'm asking everybody. I'm asking people who, she said she's so messed up that she's starting to ask people who worse off than her for money. Okay, she said her only salvation was San Francisco. The Gayz saved the day. I'm telling you, let me tell you something. The Gayz will save the motherfucking day. San Francisco was the spot that she went to where she got the most support and loyalty. You know why the Gayz will save the day? Because they understand sadness and depression and being down and out and being lost and feeling abandoned and all that other bullshit, because you go through so much when you live this type of lifestyle. Ooh, I am high as shit, y'all. I am so sorry. I am so, oh my God. Okay, but at any rate, hold on. Anyway, like I was saying, back to the Gayz. The Gayz love her because they understand loyalty. She said she felt at home in San Francisco because the streets was filled with people and weirdos, okay? She said all the time. She said in the early 80s, you'd hear me at the Stud, a gay bar south of Market across from Hamburger Mary's. Oh my goodness, I hear Jasmine Masters talk about that all the time. I don't know if any of y'all watch RuPaul Drag Race, but Hamburger Mary's is like this supreme place that next time I go to LA, I have got to go there. But at any rate, she got a lot of support from the people in that area down there where, it's like a little strip or whatever. Okay, so this another one, y'all, that fucked me up, okay? I might need 2 minutes just to deviate to the left, right? But hold on, right? She said she was in the bar, in the Stud bar, right? She said she was singing on stage, giving the people the down and dirty Etta James, and she said the floor fucking parted. She said the man stood 16, black as night, red eyes, big ass hands, big ass feet, everything. She said she was looking Satan himself in his face. I said, ooh, my God, ooh, my God, y'all. We've discussed this before. I told y'all, I do think that I've come across the devil himself. I do. I think I've came across two, where you can either feel the evil radiating off a person, and that ain't gonna stop you from, wanting to hunch them, especially when you stupid, like how some of us have been when we know a nigga ain't shit. It don't matter, the package just looks, beautiful. But anyway, she said the man eyes locked in on hers. She said she immediately started calling for the Lord. I get it. She said she was in there saying, Lord, please, if you save me from this devil, I will never take another toot again in my life. Never, never, never. I'd be like, you know what? God going to get us for all them times we done told that, man or that powerful or woman, whatever it is up there, goat, whatever. Okay, God is going to get us for making promises like this and never fulfilling them motherfuckers, okay? Because this girl is asking God right now, please, Lord, save me from this demon. Please, please, please. I will never put nothing up my nose, in my arm, up my butt, nothing. And she said when she opened her eyes up, the nigga was gone. I said, how the hell this happened when you is on stage? You supposed to be entertaining. You see the devil in the middle of the fucking floor. You stop singing and start praying to the Lord. Close your eyes, open them up, and the nigga's gone. I said, this girl right here, ooh, her brain is fucked up. Okay, so this is somewhat of her awakening, because I know some of y'all are like, this bitch would never get herself together. I don't think a bitch ever, I mean, I don't know. I don't think she died together. I don't know, but it's her life is just so amazing that she's able to maneuver through these different obstacles and made it to 76. One of y'all told me that she died at 76. 76? Damn, she lived an old ass, long ass junkie life. Ooh, for her to start doing drugs at like a teenager. Ooh, that heart must have been vicious. But anyway, so the next thing is she got violently sick. Okay, after seeing the devil, she stopped singing, opened her eyes, sang the nigga, didn't see the ninja, then she fell to the ground and was just sick. sick, horribly sick. And then she went back home to the fort because she felt as if she was fighting some kind of demon in her, and she called it her somewhat of an awakening, because she's now 44 years old, and she's realizing that at 44 years old she still acts like a child. She said, I'm a mama and I have 2 boys, Danto and Sameto, and they are living all this drama with me. Yes, bitch. You going through all these phases, keep throwing them off on goddamn crazy Dorothy. Yes. Shit. So, like I said before, she was having trouble booking. Booking gigs, right? So, after she had this purging, I guess, of her body, after seeing the devil and begging the Lord to, forgive her and deliver her from the devil, whatever it is, going home, getting violently ill. And then now she's realizing, I need to get my life together, right? So she had got a tax ID number for her business and got her stuff together, or her paperwork part together, trying to make sure that she sort things out financially so that maybe she can start paying back some of them bill collectors who she had been ducking for a minute, right? Then she back to calling all the clubs. Hey, have you heard of Etta James? Do you want to book her? Luckily, remember that Esther Phillips who she used to run around town writing bad checks with, like Cagney and Lacey? Okay, the Laverne and Shirley of bad check writing. Okay, she is back on top. Okay, man, this is a different time, because there's no way that your ass could be around town writing goddamn bad checks and be able to get back in the socket. No fucking way. No way. But anyway, that wasn't during the age of the internet, right? But anyway, Esther Phillips is back on top, right? She tells her about this dude named Ron Bernstein. He is the owner of the Vine Street Bar and Grill. Okay? With that, Vine Street Bar and Grill, right? With that club, she was able to maintain a solid gig. But because the club was so small, she had to get intimate, like up and close with the audience. And that's something that she liked. Normally she's yelling and screaming in people's face singing, but she said she had to learn how to take all that screaming out of it, because when you so close up with your audience, you can't be yelling in their damn face. You got that right. Don't yell in my fucking face. But then what happened was, she said she dropped the horns and sang with only a keyboard, rhythm, and guitar, Andre Fisher, who came out of Rufus and would wind up marrying Natalie Cole. He was on the drums. Okay. Ooh, girl. So hold on. Right. So one time she had sang at a Los Angeles Rams football game, right? And because she has that under her belt, she just thought, okay, the Olympics is coming to town. That would be vicious if I could sing at the Olympics. She just got the notion to write a letter to the mayor of New York, Tom Brady. Why does that sound? What? Tom Brady as New York? Did he ever get in trouble before, guys? But anyway, that don't matter. But anyway, he wrote her a letter. She wrote him a letter and said, look, I want to sing at the Olympics. Tom Brady wrote her back and said, I ain't got nothing to do with the Olympics or entertainment in the Olympics. Yeah, I say, yeah, they can have it in my city, but for the most part, I don't have nothing to do with the entertainment. Etta James said, okay, that's what he said, and was done with it. Until one day, this dude Wapner, who produced Roots had gave her a call and said, look, Etta, I need you to come down here. I got a perfect event for you. I don't want a huge star like Michael Jackson or Diana Ross. I want someone like you. Now, I'd be like, what? That's like a kick in the teeth. What the fuck you mean? I mean, I know I ain't no huge star, but don't just say that to my face. You know, I'm here. I got feelings or whatever. So, like I was saying, the dude Wapner introduced her to the dude Ron Glass, who was in charge of like the entertainment for the Olympics. No, Tom Brady didn't say to Wapner, hey, can you hook my girl up? Well, he kind of did, because he told her, no, I'm not in charge of entertainment. But according to the book, it was just like Tom Brady kind of said, hey, look, you know, Etta James is interested in doing the Olympics. And Wapner was like, not Wapner, what's his name? Wamper? Oh, Whopper. Whopper had said to Ron Glass, hey, guess who I got that want to do the Olympics? And that's how it all came into fruition. So where are we roaring into? So then next week, you know, she is singing When the Saints Go Marching In at the daggone Olympics. So because she did such a good job with the Olympics, Loopy's back. The probation officer that locked up her Uncle James, that climbed 14 flights of steps with her to go get some coke, is now back. Okay. And he had booked a couple of gigs for her over in New York. Okay. So, not New York, Europe. That's what I meant to say. So anyway, you know she tripping off of coke. Okay, well that has been her drug of choice recently, coke. Now, she said when she went over to Europe, she got introduced to a whole new different type of drug. Codeine. Now, if you have not already done so, please remember to like, share to Facebook, and subscribe, because it is so important to our success here on the YouTube. Now remember this, the same people that you meet on the way up will always be the same people that you meet on the way down. My naysayers, my patron loves, have a good one. Deuce.